All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're continuing Ninebreaker. I think probably finishing Ninebreaker, though we'll see. But like we had, if I remember right, I think we had like 3 gold medals to still get. Maybe 4. 3 or 4. 4 at most. And the arena. And like, that's it. We'll be done. It's actually kind of wild how much easier than expected Ninebreaker was. Especially coming off the heels of like Silent Line and Nexus being both fairly painful. But anyway, hello, Wizard, Jusuf, Alarad, hello. Welcome. Today is maybe the day. Maybe. We'll see. 123? That's more than it took me to kill Melania. My legendary 112 Melania attempts back in 2022. Split across multiple like sessions. Like I would fight her for a bit and then I would be like, nope. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this now. I would leave. Then I would come back like an hour or 2 later, a day later, whenever. Yeah, we have 3 left. 3 total medals left. Oh yeah, and these ones were just time trials. Awesome. Soon Ninebreaker will be no more. And then Formula Front, which is actually a really fun little distraction almost. That'll probably be the shortest 100% in all of Armored Core, I think. That one's iffy though, because that one really does come down to like the AI tuning and everything, so we'll see. But hello, Lego. I don't remember how exactly I was approaching all of this. I feel like I've already got the general idea. You know, it's been a minute, but... Oh, oops. I can pilot, don't worry. Did I just see that? Did that missile launcher just like nearly blow itself up? Oh god. Okay. Where is this one going? Bow. 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 Oops. Reminder that this this category is called overall melee. I just want you all to keep that in mind while we're closing it out. I just want everyone to be completely on the same page. This is the overall melee category. Didn't throw out the most convenient time to do it. It's not an Armored Core game, so no. Not Metal Wolf Chaos afterwards. It may be a mech game by FromSoft, but we're not doing Chrome Hounds either. Holy shit, I'm getting melted. Start spamming bullets. Okay.
Halting combat and return.
He's very agile. He stepped it up from the other ones. Didn't expect it to be so hard. Another Age had its moments. It had some fights that were really hard. Going back to another age after having played everything and doing the post-game bosses, those were nowhere near as bad as I had heard they were. But like the triple AC fight in another age is pretty brutal. Man, there's that one that's like up in the tower or whatever it is, that one AC fight. That one's really rough. Like there's a handful of kind of like unexpectedly difficult moments in Ninebreaker. Or Ninebreaker, Another Age. I've been talking about Ninebreaker too much. That missile launcher keeps trying to blow itself up. Like, actually. Bow. 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 God damn it. It's my piloting that's messing with my aim.
Area secure.
There we go.
Access
Oops,
to target
that's the
location.
button I wanted. Not that the exceed orbit hurts. Metal Wolf on 4th of July would probably be the best way to do it, wouldn't it?
Warning.
Man, I might need a different setup for you.
Defenses
Okay.
damaged. Halting combat and returning to base.
Let's see. It feels like this is a great setup for getting through the whole thing, but that fight is not working. Okay. I think that these are the weapons I have. Hiccup. Have on. They are. Okay. If he says skill issue, it's skill issue. It's hard to tell with this game if it's skill issue or build issue. Still playing robots? Still playing robots. The double AC fight in the arena. Oh, that one is hard. I forget that that's in there. I also forget that Another Age had like 3 missions that were just kind of themed around the arena in, you know, place of having an arena. I still don't know why they dropped the arena in that game. Even Ninebreaker has an arena. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Hell are you? More AP I can save for the end, the better. I might just have to play really slow with that AC at the end. Take my time. Granted, I can't play too slow because I've only got like 50 seconds to kill him. Oh, the cutscene time gets taken away when you skip, even. Awesome. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Danger.
He has
Halting combat and returning to base.
the ECM jammers too. He's kicking my ass. Okay. For some reason, 6 stopped recognizing any input from my controller. Look in the Steam settings. Because 6, I don't believe, uses any native controller support. I think it's all done through Steam. I could be wrong. I know that Elden Ring is that way. It doesn't have its own built-in controller support. It just uses the Steam API for it. Whoops. Hello? Hello, Dream Master. The fuck? The amount of damage that these guys take is super inconsistent. These little turrets here. Like, incredibly inconsistent. Sometimes 1 shotgun blast, sometimes 3. Yeah, Steam's controller support stuff can be a little wonky at times. It kind of depends. Like, it normally is fine. But, on occasion, it just won't be. Like, we were having those issues when we were playing Devil May Cry 2, because of course it would be DMC2 that had issues, where Steam was kind of just like at random changing my controller settings and making the thumbstick input not work correctly, which was super fun. We had to go in and fix it like 3 different times. Oh, come on. Why does this one run away sometimes? How many more of you? 4?
Area secured.
This dude is 100% just gonna kick my ass again. I know it. Uh-oh. There we are. I pressed the wrong button. Oh my god. Damn it, I tried to just get in close with the shotgun and kill him before he killed me after I got some sniper shots in. Did not work. He's not playing nice at all. Yeah, and that was time. My cutoff for gold is 1:30 remaining, which is part of why I rushed in on him, right? Hold on. Yeah, 210, wait. 210, 130. Oh, my cutoff is 1:20. 20, not 30. My bad. My math. AC6 too. Eventually, yeah. Actually, no, I'm leaving it out. All of them except for Armored Core 6, because we all know it's garbage. Am I right, my boomer gamers? My Gen 3 heads. Are the ACs half health? No, that's only a Gen 2 thing. And it's a really weird Gen 2 thing. I think it's both Gen 2 games, is it not? With the half health thing? I believe it is. I think AC2 and Another Age both do it. Actually, no, AC3 doesn't do it. I was like, maybe 3 does. But I think it is just Gen 2. Maybe Gen 1. Aren't they in Gen 1 too? They could be. I don't think they are. Like when you say it, my brain immediately is like, oh yeah, that's a Gen 2 thing. I don't think that it's like that in Gen 1.
Warning, AP
Oh, fuck. Oh, he was low.
defenses damaged. Halting combat and returning to base.
Can you heal in this game? Healing is only Armored Core 6. It's the only game in the series with any healing. Definitely aren't. Is it just AC2? Okay. I don't know. I tried to Google, like, what Armored Core games have half health ACs. And all of the forum posts that came up were talking about Armored Core 6. We'll admit that frame parts just look better in Gen 3. I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on it. I think that the frame parts look better in 6, like just art style wise and stuff. But the thing with Gen 4, 5, and 6 all have this kind of shared problem where they started making all of the frame parts as like sets, like predetermined sets. So they essentially were just like designing one AC and then just splitting it into like 4 parts, right? Where in old gen, you can do shit like this thing where like these are just genuinely 4 completely separate parts that are all thrown together and like they still look really cohesive. I don't feel like you can really do that in any gens post like 3.5. Like you can in some like exceptions, like certain parts will look good with others that aren't part of the same set. But generally they just don't look good unless you're like completing the set that they were meant to be. You know what I mean? Trying to phrase it while this guy is jamming my ECM and frustrating me. Holy ECM jamming. Speaking of, I can't... Hello? Am I gonna be able to get a lock on at any point here? I guess that's a no. Okay. That was just the saddest way to have to reset that, running out of time from being constantly jammed. I just like the 3-1 better. Yeah, I feel like they individually look better in 6. But there's not as much like I don't really know what the word I'm looking for is. There's like this kind of feel in the old gen games where all of the parts kind of work together, visually speaking. And I don't think any of the newer gen games really have much of that. Like, I don't even know how I would describe it with like one snappy little term. But there's something there that I'm describing. Corporations' personalities. Well, yeah. What's it? I need to reread now. Crest. Crest and Arquebus are also just, what's it? Chrome and Murakumo. Which are also... Man, what's the... Hey, Jusuf. Help me out. Zeo Matrix and who's the more like conservative militant one in AC2? Throw me a bone here because I'm forgetting the name. But Zeo Matrix is like the Mirage, Murakumo kind of corp. Oh god.
50%.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Danger. AD.
What a disaster.
Damage.
This fight is hard.
Returning to base.
Really hard. Emerald. That's the one I'm thinking of. Emerald. There are more. There's normally more than 2 corps. But specifically, like, those 2 archetypes are in every single Armored Core generation. There's, like, the more conservative, like, traditionally militant one. And then there's the more, like, experimental, high-tech, advanced one. And then whatever else they throw in beyond that. The PSP one? Yes. And then Last Raven. The PSP one will probably only be like 2 or 3 streams, if I had to guess. Formula Front will not be long. God damn it. I think my my lockbox might be screwing me over, especially in the AC fight. Like, I have a longer one for stuff like this, right? For the sniping bits, but it's small. As soon as I start putting the movement in, I'm losing all of my aim. Like, all of it.
To target location granted.
And Omer, yeah. There really is, like, the only exception, I guess, and maybe it's not an exception, I can't remember any particular corpse from Gen 5. I remember that that AC5 didn't really have many factions at all.
Halting combat and returning to base.
But, like, I don't know if Verdict Day did expand that and had, like, various corporations. I just don't really remember them. Are you sure this is the right build? It is. It's set up for the whole mission, where the sniper is for, like, the entire early part, and then laser shotgun sniper combo for the AC. It's just hard. The fight is just hard. Love your vids, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh god. I wonder if I could maybe... Yeah, I might try changing the FCS to something a little more forgiving. And maybe even throw a rifle, like a basic rifle on in place of the sniper. I don't know if that would slow me down though. Like through the early parts. Because it is important to get through this early section quickly and get to the AC fight as well. Since this is just a time-based run. Man, I can't even lock from all the way down there sometimes. Unless they come down to me. See what I mean about the whole... I can't fly and aim at the same time with this lockbox. It's tough. Mostly because it's such a tracking heavy game with no aim assist. Oh fuck. What if I got behind him with the shotgun? Hold on, I'm using my brain. Oh, he's jamming me, bastard.
Warning, AT at 50%.
It's jamming me a lot. Shit. Yeah, I was running out of time. I had to go for the nuke.
Damage. Halting combat.
God damn it. Why is this guy suddenly so hard? The first two weren't like this. The time limit doesn't help. Like the fact that he's so evasive, has really strong weapons, and is using jamming, like all together, is making this really painful. I mean, I have possible ideas for how to get through him, but I'll give it one or two more goes like this. Hello? Remember when I talked about how inconsistent the shotgun damage seems to be? Just wait. Wait for double lock, Cole. Don't get too eager with it. Is this guy flying off again? Why?
Area secured.
Why does he do that?
Location granted.
What do I want changed in the 6 expansion? Changed? Better arena, number 1. Like, that was easily the biggest disappointment for me with 6.
Danger.
I mean, aside from that, I don't think 6 has
Halting combat. and return
that
to
many, like, big issues with the single player. Maybe nerfing the ACS buildup. Not like across the board, but maybe like if we could get some new frame parts that are super high in stability. Like they don't even have to be heavyweight high AP parts or anything. Just like specifically like maybe some sets that are like you trade off AP for stagger resistance in its place. And also just give bosses more resistance to ACS as well. Okay, I want tempting but no ammo. This is probably the best option for doing this little change. That does give me a lot of weight. Well, I'm back weapon. I went right past it. Damn. Okay, I can fix that. We're not very overweight, so this is very fixable. I'm not even tuned. My frame parts aren't even tuned. Are you shitting me? What have I been doing? Okay, some of them are. My core wasn't. Okay. Arms would probably be the way. Is that enough? No, I need like one more. I'll just give it 2. Booyah. See how this goes. Using an emulator? Yeah, we're using PCSX2. Hence the widescreen and everything. And resolution. Yeah, I can feel the weight. Okay, this 3 shots, the little ground turrets. It 2 shots the drones, though. I wasn't sure if it could have just been like one of those wonky damage moments. I didn't want to call it too soon. Or not. Maybe it was one of those wonky damage moments. We're not quite as nimble as we were last time. I'm really pushing the weight limit here. Huh. So 2-shotting was the wonky damage. Funny enough.
Access to target location granted.
Shit. I forgot that there's no human plus. My brain. Fuck, man. Okay.
Defenses damaged. Halting combat
Yeah,
and return.
that one's on me. Whoops. I might need quads. God damn it. More long-range options in 6 would be good. Just like a proper what's it called? Sniper rifle class. Could definitely be nice. Like linear rifles are cool, but I feel like they're too easy to use as close to mid-range options as well. Right? Like, I don't feel like they really have that personality that you expect from like a proper sniper rifle. These guys that are the real good ones. I might even be able to take a blade. I should just underweight. I shouldn't worry about blade, to be honest. This is fine. This will get the job done. More varied maps. Man, PvP has more varied maps, just not in ranked. I don't know what the fuck is up with AC6 ranked cycling the same 3 maps. Cause like, there are a ton of maps in the game. And they're not all super different. But it's better than just those same 3 ad nauseum. Like, I've talked about it before with those 3 maps that are on rotation, right? I can see how when they first dropped ranked, those were like the new 3 maps that they added with the patch. So they wanted people to like play them a lot. Cool. Whatever. But then when we started doing like ranked reset and like additional patches to like add parts and everything even,
Access to target location granted.
why are we not expanding the map pool for ranked? Like what, huh? Thing is, I don't care about PvP at all. Well, neither does FromSoft, clearly. Sorry, PvP copium enjoyers. Fuck, man, why does the lock take so long with this thing? Oh my god, don't jam me now. This might not work just because of the jamming, legitimately. Might fuck us over entirely.
Danger, AP 10%.
It's super RNG dependent on whether he drops those or not. If he does, it is so Jover. Like, I can't hit him. He jams for the entire fight if he decides to do it. Armored Core feels more geared to online co-op. Yeah, there's that mod, like the, what's it, the seamless co-op for Elden Ring, but there's one for Armored Core 6. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know. I feel like the game has to be entirely designed with co-op in mind. I don't think 6 is like a game that I immediately go, oh yeah, co-op in this game would be the best thing ever. But like with Gen 5, like especially Verdict Day, more so, I feel like Verdict Day co-op would have been incredible. Like if the game is completely made with that in mind, it seems awesome. It has invasions. Yeah, the invasions honestly seem like the best part. Like beyond just the co-op, I feel like the invasions are the best part. But also hello Sticky and Stygian and DS. For the murder of an NPC Bugman, I don't have to forgive myself. I never felt guilty. That is like one of the incredibly rare moments in Elden Ring that I legitimately was like, FromSoft, that's terrible design. What? I already did my whole ramble about it. It's exactly what I said yesterday. Nothing changed.
Area secured. Access to target location.
The decision to make an enemy that appears all over the place in base game into an NPC and just throw him in the middle of nowhere with like no real signifiers that he's any different is crazy to me. Like, I say no real, no obvious signifiers. Because there are like a couple of really small things that chat pointed out that's like, well, yeah, I guess if you ran up to him and were really paying attention. But if you're just running through the area like normal, like I was.
Halting combat and returning to base.
Yeah, I just bonked the shit out of him because that's an enemy that I've killed like over 1,000 times. He'll survive if you hit him once. When do you hit an enemy once in Elden Ring and they don't die and you stop? He doesn't say anything. There's no like, oh, stop. He just sits there and silently takes it. Like most NPCs in Souls games, when we make fun of people for like, oh my god, how can you accidentally kill an NPC? Like Vara, when that was one that was coming around a couple years ago. You know, Vara gives you like 4 chances where he's like, do not kill me. You'll regret it. Stop that. Please stop that. This guy didn't do that. He just sat there and took the bonking. And by the time that anyone in chat said no, he was already dead. I heard that Battlefield will be delisted from 360. Wasn't it already delisted? Or I guess, what game are we talking about? Because they already delisted some of them. Like, I know Bad Company 2 delisted, like, over a year ago, I think. Oh my god, he's doing it.
Warning, safety 50%.
Fuck, man.
Danger, AE 10.
Shit.
Defenses damaged. Halting combat and returning to base.
Oh, Battlefield 3? It's not shocking. Especially on console. Like on Battlefield games don't die. But on console, they do. Like the whole thing with Bad Company 1 and 2 getting delisted was just... Well, because the difference is on console, there's only like the official servers. On PC, everything is community run. So like I own Bad Company 2. I could go play it right now online. But the crazy thing with the Bad Company 2 thing was that they delisted it on I almost said Steam. On it's not called Origin anymore either. The EA launcher, whatever it's called now. It used to be called Origin. I only think of it as Origin. Are hardly populated? Yeah. You have to play on modded servers? Wait, really? You can't even log into the game? What? I guess that kind of makes sense if they shut down the official... That must be why they delisted it then. That actually suddenly, like, it's all clicking in my brain and it suddenly makes a little more sense. That still sucks, but at least now I can see, like, a reason that they delisted it. If the game required the official server to log you in normally, and obviously, like, that server goes offline with everything else, that kind of makes sense. I always thought that it was super weird that they delisted it, because I was like, I mean, the game is still there. The servers are still there. I was super confused. Oh my god.
Warning, safety 50%.
Oh, I hit that?
Danger, AE.
Yeah, so this build isn't working either. What the fuck?
Halting combat.
I might just have to go back. Yeah, I talked about the Unreal games. I don't know why they did that. Because even, like, Unreal Tournament, maybe. Thankfully, again, like, I owned them already. But, like, Unreal? Which is, like, primarily a single-player game? Why? Thankfully, like these last couple of years with everything that's been getting delisted from stores, I've just been on like a lucky streak of already owning everything. Unreal 2004. I have Unreal Tournament 2004 installed on my PC right now with mods installed. I currently have it installed with like the old ass Killing Floor mods also installed on it. I still play Unreal Tournament 2004 on occasion. There we are. Okay, the Wyvern 2 is less firepower. I was like, could I maybe squeeze a little more firepower out of it? Going back to this. Because this was genuinely working better. I had an idea, but his energy defense must just be really high. Because he tanked, what, like 4 of those now and wasn't even sparking? 4 of, like, the big shoulder cannon shots. is the only playable one now because the community server. It must just be because I've always what's it? Because I always play 2004 with mods. Like I said, I still play 2004 right now, and I guess it probably is just because I have mods and I'm not using like the normal servers. I can't believe that I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna breeze through like 2 more gold medals. We'll go clear the arena. Today will be the last day of 9breaker, and here we are. Of course, the medal that I left off on is really brutal. Battlefield franchise is already dead. Yeah, they kind of did that with 2042. Like, Battlefield 5 didn't leave community sentiment in a great place, even though the game is really good if you go and play it nowadays.
Area secured.
The state that it came out in was just not okay. So, you know, we were already in a bad spot with Battlefield, and then 2042 was somehow so much worse. Oh, fuck me, please. Oh my god. With 1 second to spare. Jesus Christ.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
Fuck that one. That was awful. That was real bad. I'm dropping a save after that. I'm not taking any chances. None. That was unexpectedly really hard. The thing with Battlefield, at least, is that, like, it is predominantly a PC franchise. So, you know, even with, like, Bad Company 2, people who want to play Bad Company 2 can still play it, right? Like, you just have to get on modded servers that, like, actually allow you to log in, but, like, it's PC. You know, PC gamers, we mod our shit all the time. You get used to it at a certain point. Whether you're doing it out of necessity or just because mods are great. Like, PC users are used to it. I'm assuming Battlefield 3 will become the same thing. Oh no, Battlefield 3 might be... Oh no.
Targets as quickly as possible.
Uh-oh. Battlefield 3 runs through fucking web browser on PC. What happens, what was it called? Like the Battlefield Portal or something like that? What happens when you can't use Battlefield Portal to get on the game? EA? EA? Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, now we might actually have an issue. Huh? Battle log. Thank you. Battle log. Yes. Yeah, for all the console gamers on PC, because everything is community run on like PC Battlefield, for Battlefield 3, they only did this once because, or no, they did it for Hardline as well. Never mind, they did it twice. Hardline did the same thing on PC. The game, like, you don't actually, when you want to play the game, you don't open it on your system. what you do is you go to the website and you like browse community servers on the website, like in, you know, Google Chrome, Firefox, whatever the hell you're using. You browse the servers on there, and then you like find the one you want to join and you click the play button, and it's set up to where it just launches the game and loads you straight into that server. It's really fucking weird. No one likes it. It's awful. There's a reason they stopped using it.
The exercise is complete.
But yeah, if they're taking down the servers, which would include like, you know, the login through official channels, is that website still gonna be there? That was a lot easier. Yeah, it was just that setup for the guy beforehand that was really weirdly hard. Okay, 99% on the gold medals, and the last one is like the official ending to the game. So I'm gonna go blast the entire arena before we do the final one. But if we, you know, we should probably just take a moment, chat. Just take a moment. Soak that in. Don't look at that very tiny one in the bottom right, but just soak it in real quick. Let's all collectively appreciate all the grind that it took to get here and the fact that we are now here. Because fuck. That was a lot. That's beautiful. Now, arena time. Oh, hold on. We got to get Core Hub out. Where's AC Core Hub? There he is. Chat's arena build. Isn't this the same build that I was using like at the start of stream? Because if so, yes. After trying like the quad leg stuff, I just changed it back because it wasn't working. Still works when I tried it. Yeah, but if servers are going down in November, I wonder what's going to happen with that. He is avoiding all the missiles. Like all of them. But hey, we're zoning him out real good. It's what Core Hub does best. Kill them from afar with the missiles, and if not, we got blast arms, big boosh arms. Oh, he has missiles. Fuck. Since when? Where did those come from? Yeah, these aren't working. Boosh arms. Time for the boosh cannons. Shit, I fired just a second early. Just starting to scratch the surface of... Since when did you start Japanese? The fuck? You copying me or some shit? What's that about? Hmm? Hmm? Oh, official battle invitation. I've studied Japanese so little in like the last 2 weeks though. I've been so caught up in everything else I've been working on. Oh, new test match parameters. For months now. I started back in December. What do you think you're doing, Sticky? Hmm? Hmm? Something ready for last Raven. Chat mods. He's gone. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Out of here. Oh, that's training. We don't. Oh, fuck that. No. What are you? I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. He's a hover build with like a basic rifle and the super close range laser blade. Oh, we're going already? No evasion from missiles, bitch. This is just core hub food right here. Let the missiles do their thing. You love to see it. You want me to ban them? I was joking. I already speak 3 English, bad English, and Bulgarian. Who am I banning? It was a joke. It was a joke. Down, boy. Down. What's that? Back unit? CRWBO3MV. Anyone know? Where are my Gen 3.5 gamers? Oh, Class A is open too. New Appellation Emblem Collector. You know me, you guys. You know me. Just a bit of an emblem collector. That's all. That's all. Just a bit of an emblem collector. How big is my kanji deck? Because I started kanji like maybe about 4 weeks ago, about a month ago ish. How big is my kanji deck? I know. I'm scrolling to the bottom of the application I use for like flashcards and shit. I know 58 different kanji. I can read 58 kanji. I just found out there's over 200. Oh, dude, the textbook that I'm using, my beginner's level kanji textbook covers more than 2,000 kanji. It's the beginner level textbook. So, yeah. That's fun. Just the Gen 1 training MT with an orange camo. No, it's better than that. It's better than that. Come on. Balls collector. My controller just disconnected. And reconnected. I don't know why. I'm currently at a point where my reading Japanese is really fucking good in terms of like actually just being able to look at stuff and like sound it out and be like, oh yeah, this says this. My comprehension is awful and my speaking is awful, but I can read really well. Because I've got hiragana completely down. I've got katakana completely down. And I'm like 50 kanji into that at this point. Oh, 6 AP. He survived with 6 AP. Fuck, man. Let me rematch him. I can't accept this loss. Was that an official match or a training match, actually? Hiragana is pretty easy once you get it. Hiragana is easy once you get it. Katakana is kind of a mixed bag, in my experience, because, like, there's a lot of katakana that looks... Like, there's a lot of characters that look exactly like one from hiragana, but the reading is different. Like, it's a different character, despite the resemblance. But then there are also some that look the same and are the same. Like Ka, specifically, looks the exact same. I can't even, like, tell when it's katakana or hiragana with Ka. They look the exact same to me. It doesn't matter which one it is. I can read it either way. But point being, like, they look that similar. Okay, he's maybe flying around too much for the missiles. I don't know. I'm getting some decent hits in. It kind of depends. It's a little luck-based. More angular? Yeah, like, you can kind of tell, but, like, they look the same. I'm lazy as fuck. Try harder. Well, yeah, I haven't been studying much at all for like the last 3-ish weeks for totally confidential and definitely unknown reasons that I may have been busy for like the last 3 weeks and am still going to be busy for a little bit. It's a really rewarding language once it starts to click, but holy shit, it is not easy. Too busy gooning? I wish. I need more time. Never mind. Yeah, they're a little different, but like regardless of which one it is, like I look at it and it's like, yeah, that's the same thing. Trying to think of ones that look similar that were like messing with me at first. That like now I'm good. But it's kind of hard because at this point I've just like got it, you know? I could go open up my deck, my flashcards, and look. But there are some, like, you know, you learn hiragana first, and then you go to katakana, and there's some that look the same. Chi and Sa. Oh, just in hiragana? Chi was a really easy one for me, because my brain just immediately was like, 5 is Chi. Like, my brain just... That's, with, like, studying language and stuff, I'm very reliant on, what's it? Mnemonics. So if there's something that, like, I can make an easy connection like that, I will never lose it. Like, ever. 5 equals Chi. It's, that one was so easy for me. I'm like, 5 is Chi, backwards 5 is Sa. Easy. Easy clap. 5 is go, gosh. Oh! Fucked me up for a bit. There you go, I gave it an attempt, because everyone's always like, man, when he speaks other languages, he does it in American. It sounds awful. There was a scuffed attempt at Japanese R. That's the best I got right now, okay? That one actually did fuck me up a good bit, because my brain was so reliant on like 5 is Chi that I would see that one and I would think Chi every time. Gotta roll the R. I can't roll R's. Had the same problem when I was learning Spanish. I can't roll my R's. Semi-final. I have a bad feeling. Holy parts. Left arm Fenrir. I know that one. The Echidna back unit, I do not know. And the WHO5 RLA, I don't know. Oh, boys. We're into the top 30. Boys, we're in. We're on the board. We are on the board, officially. Remember when I told you guys that this arena was short? Remember that? No one believed me. No one believed me when I said that the arena was like a tiny little sliver of the game. Where are we in the top 30? We're already in 20th place. We're already in 20th. There's only 19 opponents in front of us. How How many arena opponents? Official opponents, there's 30. The randomly generated ones are just, you know, it randomly generates them whenever. But even then, you don't fight the top 30 in like the linear order, the way that old school arena works. It's a point-based system. So like we already have skipped the entire like 20 to 30 range, and we just are number 20 now that we're on the board. Because we just have more points. And like right now, I don't even have an official match available. So we're still just doing like Class A test matches for the time being until I get an invitation. Ha? Make this one make sense? This is ha, sometimes it's wa. It's a little wonky, that one, because it's not entirely consistent. Generally speaking, if it's at the end of a word or a sentence, it's wa. But not every time, but most of the time. Because it's a topic, it's a sentence structure thing, but not 100% consistency with that. 21st place? Why am I fighting 21st place? Is this game actually made by FromSoft? Yes. Here we go. This AC design incorporates an excellent balance of both mobility and defense. The pilot utilizes a rapid-fire machine gun to slowly chip away at an opponent's AP. That told me nothing about the pilot. That was just a description of his build. God damn it, FromSoft. Do they have personalities, FromSoft? Is there a person in that thing? Is there a human pilot in there? Or is this just an AI? Tell me. Answer me. Fuck. Get nuked. Get booshed. Where are my missiles? There we go. Those swap times are killing me. This game has no soul. It was consumed by the demons. It really, like... Yeah. I stayed in 20th? Yeah, my rank is still 20th. Here we go, point-based system. There's an android piloting the mech. I think there's some evil AI controlling it somewhere, maybe. Because I didn't learn anything. I can fight rank 16 to 30 here in test matches. Oh yeah, I could just rematch that guy to farm points. Well, easy clap, let's do that. We'll just fight 21st place again. Alternative game title, Mech Souls. People get really, pissed now about the Soulsborne to Armored Core. Not everyone, but like some AC old heads get really pissed when you start comparing Armored Core and Soulsborne. And like, in all fairness, they are totally different, but there are also parallels between them, which is obviously because, you know, a lot of the same staff worked on these older Armored Core games and then went on to do like Demon Souls and Dark Souls. Including, like, you know, Gen 4 was directed by the guy who would go on to direct every single Souls game, right? I call Souls game core likes to troll them. Fucking core likes. Like, you know, they're very much their own thing, 100%, but also there are a lot of like similarities between them, which no shit. You know, again, the same teams, same directors in some cases. Like, of course there's similarities. This one does not have any of those similarities. Ninebreaker is soulless Armored Core. I think that now that we've 100%ed, or nearly 100%ed all of Ninebreaker on stream, a lot of you who are maybe less familiar with it might now see where I was like, man, this, like, my tinfoil hat theory that this was a game that they just kind of had to like shit out to keep the studio alive, like, you know, release something to bring in some money that year. It kind of makes sense. It really comes off like, yeah, we just had to make something and put it out. I'm certainly not on the copium of, oh, well, it was always just meant to be a PvP experience, obviously. I can't believe I lost that. You lose points when you lose. Not anywhere near as many as you win when you win, but you do lose some. Armored Souls. What happens when you take the core out of Armored Core? These guys just give way more points. Granted, they're a little tougher, but... Oh, give me that rematch. Give me that rematch. Now it's just armor. Now it's just mech go boom. Actually, now it's, you guys like gold medals? You guys like training exercises? Like, if it was a primarily arena-based experience, I would be way easier on the game. But it's marketed as being like a primarily arena experience when you look at like the case and the intro video and everything. But then you get to sitting down and playing through it and you're like, oh no, it's like 80% training exercises. And like 20% arena. Am I a Gran Turismo fan? I've never played. I'm not a racing game fan. I played a little bit of Forza. Forza Motorsport 5, I want to say. And like the original Horizon. I played a little bit of those. But I'm not a racing game fan. Oh, you guys know me. You guys know me. Perfect shooter. Balls. Perfect shooter. Perfect. Never mind. I'm more mature than that. I am far more mature than that. Oops. Force of habit. Official match against 21st place again. This will be my third match against this guy and probably my third win. We'll see. Balls perfect shooter. I was not gonna say perfect balls. Definitely not. I would never. I'm a grown-ass man, keep in mind. Of course I wouldn't. Am I gonna at least try? Yeah, I'll try it. Probably. I think what would be reasonable is to clear like the main arena run, like the main campaign, just doing the AI stuff. But then for all of the like extra post-game opponents that we have to get through, I can play around with the manual piloting there. I think that's probably the most fair way to do it. Get the intended true experience going through the base game and then mess around with the additional stuff that they added later. We'll get out of this number 20 spot soon enough. What's the next review series? No comment. We still got 2 more Metal Gear videos. Don't forget. A lot of people have been forgetting. Granted, not every. A lot of people have also been asking if we are doing one after MGS5 for, you know, the newest Metal Gear Solid, or sorry, just Metal Gear title. It didn't have Solid in the tagline. We certainly are. I totally did not just go on how long to beat and see that apparently it's expected that the game will take about 22 hours to play through. And seeing that definitely didn't drain a little bit of the hope out of my body. I'm gonna lose. Yeah, the missiles and shotgun combo is dangerous. I just need to boosh arm him. It's Metal Gear Survive. We're doing Metal Gear Survive. We are. We're doing it. I think it was 22 hours, roughly, to play through it, which actually makes it one of the longest Metal Gear titles. Oh, my bad, you guys. It's 22 and a half hours of pure main story content. If you're doing the main story content as well as some of the additional side content, it's about 31 hours of playtime. Fuck my life, man. Can we get hey, any patrons in the chat? Is Survive even alive? Oh, it certainly is. If you mean in terms of player base, probably not, but the servers are still up. It's still a perfectly playable game. Actually, I should look at the player count. This is probably gonna be horrific. We're going to SteamDB. Metal Gear Survive. Charts. Oh my god. There are 29 people on the globe right now playing Metal Gear Survive. 29 people. And that's also the 24-hour peak. That's the most amount of people that have played the game at any one time in the last 24 hours. Is 29 people. Make it 30. Hey, I'll be there. I'll be there. You'll make it 30. Great success. And hey, I mean, since it is like a predominantly online experience, you know, if you on like the day of the MGS5 video hop on the Steam version of Metal Gear Survive, you might just run into me. I might just be out there somewhere on my grind. True Metal Gear Solid fans. Dude, someday we're gonna get to the end of the 100%ing all the Metal Gear games. And we're gonna have to get every achievement in Metal Gear Survive. I think that will actually be fun, though. I think playing it on stream will be a totally different thing. Like, I genuinely think that will be a good time. Playing bad games on stream is typically really fun. Like, when we played Snake's Revenge on stream, we all had a blast. Because that game is bad. Like bad. Like, actually bad. And we had a great time doing that. Getting to like the bad games in the 100% are normally actually kind of fun. I mean, here we are playing 9breaker, right? Oh, DMC2 is not. DMC2 was fun to play on stream for a little bit. Then it just got to be too much. Does the game have crossplay? I doubt it. It kind of came out right as crossplay was starting to become a thing. At least like a big thing, not like it had just come out for the first time ever. Like right when it kind of became a significant thing in the industry. I'm fighting 21st place again. We're hard stuck 20th place, man. We can't break out. It's 163 hours. I have no further comment on the matter. Although what I will say is that typically how long to beat, I typically am faster than the times on how long to beat, especially when it comes to like total 100% completion. Especially in that regard, I'm normally like significantly faster, like 10 to 20% faster than whatever they put up. In the case of like Red Dead 2, Breath of the Wild, Tears, like any of the really big 100%s I've done, I'm normally a good deal faster than what how long to beat says. I mean, Red Dead 2, I think I beat, actually, what does how long to beat estimate Red Dead 2 at? Does anyone know? With all three of those games, I know how long it took me to get through them, but I just don't remember what the site says about them. Hold on, Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption is estimated at about 190 hours. I did it in about 160. Breath of the Wild says 192. I also did that in about 160, I think. Tears of the Kingdom says 240. That one, I think that one was like 210 for me. About. Sorry, what was that appellation I just got? What did that just say? Lock on expert my ass, dude. What? What? Lock on expert since when? Time to blame your teammates. I was never a big blame my teammate guy, but I think that a lot of that is my like core competitive gaming experience, like going way back, was Halo. Like old school Halo too. So even though it was a 4-player game, one person playing out of their mind could just carry the whole team in Halo. Like if you had one guy who was totally on map control and like locking shit down, you're gonna win. You only need one guy who's really on his shit. So like my foundational competitive gaming experience taught me like if you just play better, it doesn't matter if your teammates are playing like shit. And I mean nowadays I don't do any team-based stuff. Fuck. And Halo actually had a good ranking system. It did. Nowadays, like my competitive gaming itch, I scratch with fighting games like Street Fighter and Tekken right now. And those are perfect. I love like being into the more like self-improvement, like taking it somewhat seriously, but not like getting too bent out of shape over it fighting game experience. Because like it legitimately is just me and this other guy. If he is better than me, he wins. If I am better than him, I win. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's so nice to not even like have the possibility of blaming teammates. Like it's just completely you. Actually, that's why some people hate competitive fighting game stuff. Is the fact that it is all them makes it like really hard to take losses for some people. I love it. it makes it just feel more like, you know, if I'm losing, then it just means that it's something I can fix. Me and this guy playing a top tier. Man, you've been around the Tekken streams enough, you know? Like, a Dragunov shows up, I drop the guy on his ass, and I feel really good about it. Or he runs through me with wall running 2 over and over and over and over. But mostly I drop them on their asses. Dragunov is actually a really good matchup for me. I play really well against most of the Tekken top tiers currently. I play really well against them. And King, for some reason. I don't know why my King matchup is so good on Tekken, but it is. I play really well against King. Oh my god, he's doing the same shit I'm doing. Oh no. I've met my match. I can't missile spam my way out of missile spam. Or can I?
Nanomachine, son.
Nanomachine, son. Stop teasing me. Aren't they talking? They're doing a stream tomorrow to talk about Lydia, right? I got a good laugh out of the Lydia stream announcement. Because it was posted in Japanese, so I translated it on Twitter. And it translated her name to Rydia. It translated it with an R. And I was like, oh, Twitter translation. Come on, guys. It's just directly translating it. I thought that was funny. It got a laugh out of me. Mirror match. Getting into fighting games, I didn't grow up playing them. Not really, at least. Like, I grew up, you know, button mashing on Mortal Kombat against friends from time to time, but not like actually playing fighting games, right? I only learned how to play fighting games like a year ago, legitimately. And I only really have started to get good at them like within the last 6 months. Learning fighting games as an adult is not that bad. I mean, it's harder than learning most games. It's true. It's mostly just down to, it's a lot of time. You just kind of have to enjoy playing the game enough to stick with it and get there. But if you can stick with it, yeah, really, you just gotta find like A, the right game, and B, the right character, and then you're in. Like when I picked up Tekken 7 on sale for like $5 and I played Kazuya for the first time, that was it. I was in. I've been into fighting games since that. It's just, you kind of have to have that magical click with like a game and a character together. Because some games I actually like, but there's just not a character in the game that I really click with. Like Dragon Ball FighterZ is one of those where I like Dragon Ball FighterZ just as a fighting game, but there's no one character in the game that I'm like, oh, I could just play this character all day and never get sick of it. Like, I don't have that character. Street Fighter 6, I didn't have that character until Akuma. Now that Akuma's out, I'm really back into Street Fighter 6. Trying to think. Oh, Mortal Kombat. I tried to get into Mortal Kombat 1, and I think a lot of the game is actually pretty fun. I think it has issues, for sure. It was really buggy when it came out, and blah, blah, blah. But, like, I think the game was fun. I just, like, there's not a character in Mortal Kombat 1 that I actually liked. I played, like, all of them, trying to find the one that I really click with, and I didn't find that with any of them. I don't really find that interesting. It's because you haven't found the one, man. It's because you haven't found the one. When it happens, you know it happened. Like, you feel it. I'm on Guile right now. Guile seems like he would be really fun, because I tend to like that experience of like a more basic character in Street Fighter. Like, Ryu is probably my favorite outside of Akuma. I like Shotos in general. So like Ryu was my guy that I played mostly up until Akuma. I typically like the super basic, like fundamental character that just has a really good kit, even though it's not super flashy and complicated. Like Kazuya being my main guy on Tekken, right? Like Kazuya just has pretty straightforward 50-50s. How did I jump from 20 to 11? I'll take it. We're in 11th. I tried a little bit of Guile. Charge is weird for me. And you play Akuma? It's weird. It's weird that I like Akuma so much. I feel like Akuma is just Ryu with the sauce. And granted, they gave Ryu some sauce with like Denjin and stuff in 6. But Akuma's got all the sauce. Charge is weird though. I way prefer a motion input character. Like, I can play a little bit. I liked DJ. I like DJ a good bit when I messed around with him a little bit. I enjoyed playing DJ. But I would just rather play motion inputs. Yeah, I don't know why Akuma is so my thing, because he is a total gimmick character. But like in Tekken, I also, like, as much as I love Kazuya, I also really like Jin. And Jin kind of is just Kazuya's toolkit with the sauce. Like with way more complex combo structure. Although now they buffed Kazuya a lot. And his combo structure is crazy now with all the changes they made to his frame data. His combo structure is actually pretty crazy all of a sudden. Like, I can't even do the top end Kazuya staples anymore. I used to be able to do all of like the max damage optimal Kazuya staples. Now I can't. They're too input intensive. Like, I've played well over 100 hours of Tekken 8 Kazuya. I can't do the new staple combos. They're too hard. I've tried. I've labbed them a lot, and I still just can't do them. Street Fighter or Guilty Gear? I need to try Strive. Like, on one hand, I feel like maybe anime fighters just aren't my thing. But on the other hand, like, I do also feel like maybe fighters just isn't a natural click for me, and I would like Guilty Gear. If you ask me, right now, as someone who's relatively new to fighting games, but like pretty into them, I feel like the current, like the best of all the modern fighting games on the market is probably either Tekken 8 or Street Fighter 6, but I haven't played Strive. I would lean towards Tekken 8, mostly because I think Tekken 8 has gameplay that's much more rewarding for people who stick with it compared to Street Fighter 6. I think Street Fighter 6 is really cool. I think the mental game in Street Fighter is awesome. But I think the mental games in Tekken, granted they take a lot more knowledge to actually like get into, they are so good. Like, unbelievable mental game happening. Too much legacy baggage, which is so weird that that's the fighting game that like got me into the whole genre. As someone who was like never able to really break into it, I just started playing Tekken and it was good enough that I was like, I don't care that every character in this game has a move list that's like 200 long. I can learn it. I can learn these matchups. And I mostly did. There are still matchups I don't know. Absolutely. They're like Leo. Dude, I'm still screwed if I come up against Leo most of the time. I know like some of the basic stuff. Like I can recognize when Leo's about to hit me with a 50-50 and take a guess. Like I got the basics, but I still struggle there. Shaheen I actually know, but it's only because Owen played Shaheen as his main for a while. So I just have a lot of playtime against Shaheen right now. Thankfully, no one plays him anyway. So like, you know, even though most people struggle with that matchup, you'll almost never run into him anyway. I'm dead. Yeah. Just use jab and you'll beat Chole. Not anymore. Not anymore. You can try it again. I have a Kuma now. I have too many tools to get around your jabs now. Hello, false. Offer still stands to teach you fighting games, by the way. If you can't tell, I'm kind of passionate about this fighting game thing. Don't know if anyone noticed, but it's true. And I'm also a passionate pad user. Teach me something useful, like fighting games. Very useful. Surely. I'll teach you how to play Panda. I kind of forget that I have overboost on this for getting away from builds that rush me down. Would have been useful for me to remember sooner. Surely. Oh no. Oh, I tried. Pads are way better than tampons. I agree. Maybe, I don't know. They seem more comfortable at the very least, but I don't know. They seem that way, but then they also seem like they might have like a diaper-esque quality to them that I probably would not enjoy. I mean, it seems like either way, it's just not pleasant, to be honest with you. Man, where the hell has this stage been? Hell is not a swear word. Oh, they rub? Yeah, it seems like there's just not a good option then. Seems like it's just a lesser of two evils situation. I just fell out of the map. Into the abyss. Depends on where they rub. I have no idea what you could possibly be referring to. Of course. Okay, I know now that that can happen. Shit.
Warning. AP at 50%.
I can't really overboost away in here. I'll go right out of the map.
Danger. AP at
Oh no. Oh, I'm losing, man. Women have to deal with a lot. Yeah. I think I won in the trade-off. Like, you know, it is a trade-off. Either way, you know, I do happen to have a vital organ on the outside of my body It's very vulnerable to just about anything. Even sitting down can be a hazard. You know? Even then, the big man in the sky might just reach down and twist them just for funsies, just for a little laugh, because he's a bastard like that. And I might have to go to the hospital and get surgery to undo it. And from what I've been told, it's apparently also one of the most painful things a human can experience. So, you know, there's a trade-off either way, but I think I ultimately won. If you ask me. Maybe Core Hub ain't that good. Yeah, it seems like he's starting to have some issues in like the higher end of the arena. It's mostly down to the reload time on the arms. I won't edit Core Hub. But actually, you know what? Let me just see. Let me just see. Why he looks rusty? Chat painted him. Ask them. They wanted like the black and orange camouflage. Is it meant to be orange? Yeah, it's orange. It was supposed to be like a dark orange, not like a bright neon kind of orange. Oh no! I burned myself because I was not paying attention. That's my bad. Also, let me take off the sniper rifle in the left hand. Let me... Do I just dual shotgun? That might be fun. It's meant to look like that website. Chat said dark orange. No one ever said that it was in reference to anything. Where are the left-hand shotguns at? Here we are. Oh. How did that even happen? Oh, we're on right arm now. I was confused. What? Where'd the shotguns go? Oh, I'm in hangars? Okay, now it makes sense. Ignore me. I was like, man, what's going on here? This guy might be good too. Actually, yeah, let's go with that one. Dual shotgun. Can't make Cornhub jokes anymore since Bible Belt states are banned. What do you mean? You can still make jokes, even though the South is banning the site, which is very funny. How close to 100%? We have to get to first in the arena, and then we have one more, like the final mission I saved because... Or sorry, the final gold medal I saved because it's like officially speaking the ending of the game. But that's it. We're really close. Like, could finish today, kind of close. Really just comes down to how long the arena takes more than anything else. This could work. That was a heavy weight that we just burned through like that. What number is this game? This game is number 9. And then the next one, Formula Front, is going to be a pretty short 100%. Like, probably the shortest out of all of them for Armored Core. Dear God. What do you mean? What do you mean? The totally normal amount of games. Shotguns shred. They certainly do. Really good in this gen, actually. You can just do that. Not saying anything to offend your chat. You can speak your mind. I'm very critical of FromSoft. It's nothing new around here. I'm incredibly critical of FromSoft. Official battle time. Oh, and you know me. Weapon Master Balls with a Z. Of course. Early Zims. Unfortunately, I can't dual wield the energy shotguns because that would be nuts. If I just had 2 of those, we would be hooking. Although I guess it's kind of nice to have energy and solid in case like they have super strong defense towards one. Ooh, I get to choose? Well, of course I want to try to take down number 6. He's worth more points. The Raven who put together this AC did so well with a single overriding goal to ensure that he is always the last man standing. Heavy armor makes this one a tough nut to crack. Would you consider reviewing the Prince of Persia series? I think it's on the list. I think. To be fair, my list, oh my god, is just the kitchen sink of video games. Holy shit, it's not? I'll add it to the list on my phone then, I swear. It is on the list on my phone. I guess I added it right after starting this round of polling then. Because I went to check, I'm like, I was sure that I added that, and I did. So next time it'll be on the list. Well, I didn't win that one. I could probably still beat number 12. Gen 4 has those ridiculous... Wait, Gen 4 machine shotguns? I don't know if I ever tried those. You Mech Warrior? Mech Warrior's on the list, but I've been waiting to put it on the poll. You know, we got to do that whole tactical don't get stuck in the niche thing. With like, you know, Project Wingman and like Sky Crawlers and Hawks and all that is also on the list, but probably won't make it to the polls for a while. I'm not getting stuck with mechs, not getting stuck with what's it called? Plane games, flight games. I think it's a really interesting series. Man, you'd be surprised. Yakuza is in first place out of like everything on that list. Yakuza. I'm sure they're great, but it's just weird and unexpected that that is like the most voted for. The plasma cannon arms, like the weapon arms? Maybe? Every Gundam game? No. No. Maybe someday. But, the Yakuza Tsunami? I don't know what you're talking about, Yakuza Tsunami. Played 3 games and never want to see that franchise again. Some people have said, like, the games are so good, but, like, once you've played a few of them, you've kind of played all of them, and it's easy to burn out. Which is saying a lot on this channel, considering that we've done, like, Armored Core and Ace Combat for a while now. And I don't even, like, I don't know, there's a zombie game. Can't be that bad, right? There's zombies. I don't know how you could ever burn out. Every game franchise worth its salt has a good zombie game mixed in there somewhere. That's what I say. Zombie game just means you've reached that point in popularity where you really gotta cash in. I might try dual rifles on this setup. Just basic rifles. I know the gassed is pretty good. I might do gassed for left hand. Is there a right hand gassed? I don't recall. There is. Okay, dual gassed. It's not like the flashiest setup, but it's super dependable. A lot of points for winning against this guy. That's an energy sniper. While not regarded as being mentally stable, this AC's pilot does have his moments. Those who have met defeat at his hands know exactly how much he enjoys gloating. Great. But yeah, current top 3 are Yakuza, Resident Evil, and Zelda. Which is all kind of like surprising. These are dependable if I can aim. Fuck, man. If you're playing more than one a year, you're begging to get burnt? Really? I don't feel that way. I feel like I binge games pretty easily. Like game series, I mean. Maybe I'm weird for that. I don't know. Oh, another official battle. Okay, let's see. That felt like a bit of skill issue, but also the ECM jammers were not helping. I think we already read that one. Do EDF so you can play the same game 5 times. Are they all pretty much the same thing? EDF is on the list because it was specifically like requested. I think back during the Armored Core polling was when some people were like, please put EDF on the list. And I did. But a lot of the list now, too, is also just stuff that, like, prior to the review series format, I wouldn't have been all that interested in playing. But now, like, the whole review series thing is, like, a really good opportunity for me to just, like, sit down with stuff that I otherwise probably wouldn't touch and just, like, broaden my horizons a bit. Step out of my comfort zone with it, and I like that. Where they collabed with a VTuber. Get on it, man. Come on. You got to pick one now. You got to do Tekken or you got to do EDF. You got to pick one. You got to find the game companies that really like the VTubers. And in the case of Tekken, just find the game director who really likes VTubers. I'm still not over that. Him making like custom t-shirts for his favorite VTubers and shit is so funny to me. And him also like appearing in their chats during their streams and just causing an uproar. Just incredible. Because frames, it was bitrate, I remember. It's just because there's so much moving on screen and you're using like the standard 6K bitrate. Yeah, it was a lot. 10-ton. Been waiting for a rematch with you, bastard. Learning that Kojima is a Pecora fan was a no. Is Kojima a VTuber fan too? I mean, like in Japan, I feel like it's much more normalized than just about anywhere else, in all fairness. Because, I mean, call me crazy, but I'm noticing a trend here that it's all the Japanese game directors. Just me? Can't just be me.
Danger, AD at 10%.
Okay, I'm brainstorming here, because this is a very dependable setup. Just like my Japanese animes, it is. But on live stream. Who in here watched VTuber purring before watching Cole's videos? False, you can't do this. I sent False a thing. I was looking at like traffic sources and stuff last night. And one of my videos auto-played because it had 0 impressions, but 1 view that came from the video, which means that it auto-played. It wasn't like on the sidebar. One of my videos auto-played after like a VTuber clip. Hold on. Oh my God, False. Why do we talk so much? What's wrong with us? There it is. Yeah, so-and-so. I won't go as far as False. Starts purring, so-and-so has to forgive them. And the thumbnail is hilarious. Appropriately hilarious. I was just so caught off guard. I was like, what? For people's real face when it comes to streaming. I feel like I haven't really engaged with much VTuber stuff outside of like False, right? But it kind of feels like there's just this how do I describe it? This barrier to entry in a way. Like if you're not already super into it, it feels like there's just such a subculture around it, which it's because there is. That it's almost just like, I don't know what the fuck these people are saying. Like, I don't. Like, what little I have seen, I'm always just lost. I feel like if there wasn't that barrier, I might actually be like somewhat the target demographic, because I mean, have you heard my humor? Like, have you heard the shit that comes out of my mouth? Like, come on. Great for getting Japanese input. Is it? Oh, I guess if you're watching Japanese VTubers, yeah. My brain at first, I was like, it is. Then I caught up. I got there. See, now this makes it dependable and gives me the option to missile cheese. This is the kind of middle ground we needed. Why is my left hand not firing? There we go. I was sitting there pushing it and I couldn't make it happen. There are Japanese VTubers? Maybe. Probably. I personally prefer seeing IRL faces too. I don't really give a shit. I mean, a lot of the shit that I watch is not faceless. Like nowadays, faceless content, because of like how prevalent AI has become, has taken on an entirely different meaning. But like just no cam, like ever, Not in the sense of like, oh, their face is a secret. Like all of them, you know, their face pops up here and there. But predominantly, like just no face, avatar, anything, like just voice is a lot of the stuff that I watch. I really am not too picky about any of it, to be honest. I would describe it as faceless, but nowadays faceless content is like an actual description for people who like use AI to write a video, voice the video, edit the video. Like that's what faceless content means in the space now. So I was about to say it, but then I was like, well, it's not faceless content the way that we'd look at it now.
Danger, AD at 10%.
So you watch your own videos on repeat, obviously. We also watch different content, I feel. I mean, yeah, I don't watch Let's Plays, like, at all. You can use AI to edit. That actually sounds useful. Oh, yeah. That's why Premiere just got thrown in the grease, and, like, everyone is starting to migrate away from Premiere because fuck Adobe. And I don't blame them for a second. I put up a tweet recommending alternatives to Premiere because, yeah, fuck them. If you aren't up to date with what went down with Premiere, in their new TOS, they're now allowed to like use the cloud functionality that's built into the software to pull your video. Like as you're editing it, they can pull all the data from your video and it goes into their giant catalog that they're using to feed into their AI model that they're going to be bringing out soon. So if you're editing on Premiere right now, all of your editing, all of your work is actively getting fed into their new AI model, which is why everyone is now ditching Premiere. And I already haven't been using Premiere for a while because I just don't like Adobe. I really don't like Adobe. I don't use Photoshop or Premiere anymore. God damn it. They can take my shit. I don't care. Oh, I definitely would care. I'm glad to not be in there. I don't want to be the grumpy old man. Everything takes everything you posted on the internet without telling you anyway. Not really. And if they do, that's not actually legal. Like if someone does download your video and feed it into an AI model without your express permission, that is legitimately illegal. That's a copyright violation. Which is why Adobe had to put it into their TOS. Because if they didn't, they would have gotten sued for it. Adobe wasn't being nice about it, they were covering their asses. That's an ECM jammer. That's gonna screw me. Yep, there it is. Whoa. Four. There we go. They aren't? Cookies? Yeah, cookies you need perms for now. Like, I have cookies disabled on my browser. It makes browsing a little less convenient, but... You can't close your account without accepting TOS. Well, I mean, in that situation, like if you accept it and then go and just like cancel your subscription and uninstall the app and don't use it, then it doesn't go anywhere. But in other cases, yeah. I still have to tell my mom what right click does. Oh yeah. Like most people are just, you know, their shit's getting sucked up because they don't have like the literacy for it. Definitely. It's becoming the Nestle of software companies. They really are. Like there's nothing about Adobe that I really can say anymore that's positive. In all honesty, because they don't even have the best software anymore either. Well, maybe for Photoshop they do, but they really don't even have like the best editing software right now in terms of like my industry, right? Like there are just better options than Premiere now. Better options that cost less as well. Because holy shit, Adobe, that pricing is really something. Load, this is load game. Whoa, slow down. Save game. Save game. Haunts my dreams at night. I don't know why she's paying. I opened that woman's channel from the video that you sent me, False. And they all have like a similar amount of views. She's just promoting all those videos or embedding them all over the place. Considering the site that you found it on, I'm fairly certain she's just using Google AdSense. I mostly use Resolve because I don't need anything complex. Resolve is fine. I don't dislike Resolve. Well, I do personally, but I don't like recommend against it. Like, I think if you're actually trying to do a lot in terms of your editing, Resolve is kind of clunky and just doesn't have many features for stuff like that. Right now, the best, like, free editor is probably Kden Live. I personally really like Olive. Olive is my go-to most of the time, but I've been using Kden more and more. Like all of the Metal Gear videos, I've still been using Olive. The Armored Core video, the big one that I just put up, I did that through Kden. I point over because I did it on my laptop as well. I don't know why I felt the need to point over at my laptop. Oh, we're up to 8th. We're up to 8th. Okay, progress. It's really weird how this point system works, man. I get like hard stuck there and play like 20 matches without any shift whatsoever, and then I jump like multiple ranks when it does move. Super weird. Balls Ranker Hunter. You know it. Oh, 4th place, huh? Oh, those are machine gun arms. Those are gonna mess my shit up. I'm gonna need a new cable soon for this controller. It's starting to go. That's the second time it's done that today. Kden Live, like letter K, D-E-N, live, all one word. It's probably the best free editor right now. Its UI is a little obtuse to figure out, but if you're familiar with like Premiere or any similar alternative like Olive, then it's like very familiar. It's just not as straightforward for like a beginner to pick up and figure out right away compared to something like Premiere or especially like Resolve, DaVinci. But I think Kden is probably the way to go right now. It's the most actively supported. Like Olive is really good, but it's got some bugs that are fairly nasty. And its support is there, but it's very slow. Like, it gets updates, but they're very spread out. Irregular appellation. Also, we just jumped to 4th in one more match. I don't know how we did it. I'm not complaining. We might still finish this today. The arena is taking less time than I remembered. It's open source as well, so good plugins and stuff are out there for Kaden, which is always great. Plugins are really important. Oh, that's the first place. Oh boy. AC design with emphasis on mobility and thermal stress firepower. Fuck. The pilot's deft handling skills mesh so well with the unit's setup that she overwhelms all opponents. All right, Etsum. We'll see how this goes. Is there a good course I can take to teach me basic video editing? Just YouTube it. I really don't recommend paying for a course because there's just so much free good stuff out there on YouTube to like learn how to edit. Just do that. Like, there's nothing really like in specific that I'm like, oh, this one. Because I pretty much just learned editing through trial and error over time. I never really got into like any courses or like YouTube tutorials or anything like that. I did it the hard way, kind of. Jump. I can't believe I burned. We're so dead. Pretty much just free college. It really is. You can just learn anything on YouTube at this point. Find something I like in someone else's video and then Google how to do it. Yeah, it's like even just seeing like something random, like pre-review series stuff. I remember seeing like a fancy, just like directional transition, like a little whoosh, you know? And I saw that and I was like, how could I do that? I just go in and I start clicking stuff and I find like, oh yeah, there's a directional blur like in the presets of Olive. So I just turned on the directional blur and had it go from like had it go from 0 to like full blur in like 5 frames and then put in the other video right there and did that again in reverse, like another 5 frames where it went from like 100 to 0 or whatever. And just like, boom, it looks like it swipes in sideways, even though it really doesn't. It's the illusion of actually swiping in sideways. It's just learning how to do little things like that. From like, you just see something and you go in and you just figure out how to do it. It's just one of those skills that the more that you do it, the better you get with it. Oh, and learn your hotkeys. It makes your editing so much faster. Like, learn your hotkeys. Just for me, like the 2 biggest ones, especially like splicing stuff up, you just press the C key on the keyboard in Olive, and that gives you like your cut tool to like split the video right there. And then like V, I can go right back to my select tool where I'm like clicking and dragging stuff around. Those 2 hotkeys get used constantly. Like just those 2 buttons, instead of like going over to the sidebar and clicking the tools every time, learn your fucking hotkeys because holy shit. Learn your hotkeys. I had to learn about adjustment layers. Olive doesn't really use them, but adjustment layers aren't terrible. Like it's something you have to learn for sure, but it's not the worst. Unless it's just been that long since I learned how to use them. I don't remember them being that bad. Are good once you learn them. Yeah, they're nice. Olive just kind of lets you do everything without adjustment layers. Which also, like, the downside there is you're way more likely to like over edit and make things look like shit if you don't know what you're doing using stuff like that. But you don't need to use like an actual like interface that's made just for that. It just all kind of works without the whole adjustment layer system, which is nice if you know what you're doing. But if you don't, have fun. And I guess to be fair, my like YouTube is probably the way to go. My my Zoomer brain, you know, I grew up with tech like a lot. So my ability to just open up something on a computer and like figure it out by pressing buttons is pretty good. Just growing up in the age that I did. And on top of that, did game dev and design. So like, you know, I had to learn how to use a bunch of different engines, which just only was more like, you know, go to a new engine and just think of what you want to do and then figure out where that is. At some rematch. I think this time maybe we'll go better. I don't know. So far it is. Her normal weapons are way stronger than mine. Maybe I should yoink that setup, to be real. That chain gun laser setup, that's doing things. That's putting out the damage. Just gotta out-schmovement her. I don't do that because what? You don't use effects without adjustment layers? Or just go in and try to figure things out without a tutorial? One of the hover legs is banned from 9-breaker multiplayer due to being too fast for FCS to track. Oh! We're number 1. I see it in the corner. New appellation, 9-breaker. You guys know me. Balls 9-breaker. Yeah, so the arena took less than 2 hours. For all of the 100% in this game, the arena took less than 2 hours from beginning to end. Balls breaker. All right, let's get the last gold medal and get the fuck out of here then. That kind of came out of nowhere. Like, we jumped from 4th to 1st, just kind of randomly. I wasn't ready for it. Okay, so this one's also time-based. We might have to change the setup around for this one, but I'll just hop in and see what we can do. I end up finding a way to get it to work, but not properly. Well, it doesn't have to be proper in the back end. If it works. Like, as long as the end product is the same, doesn't matter.
Complete the objective as quickly as you can.
Sometimes getting hung up on doing it the proper way can be more harmful to the efficiency of your work than like seeking out the quote-unquote proper way. Seems like we might be fine with this setup. Don't quote me on that. There are a lot of helicopters on this one. Rest in peace, rifle ammo. I missed a target. Is it this one that never popped up for me? Yep. It's not dead. Fuck.
Area secure.
There we go.
Lock released. The final target is just up ahead.
Here we go.
Good luck, Raven.
Say hello, chat. Say hi. Everyone's favorite. There he is. The boy. Oh, fuck. He's a cheating bitch. Has always been a cheating bitch. Ow, that's a lot of heat. Oh, come on. I think he's sparking too. Oh, he's not. No, he's not. Okay. Fuck.
Defenses halting combat and returning to base.
I had the thought while I was running that maybe I should drop one of the rifles and throw Moonlight on. Try to blade him. Could be good. Could just work. If you wish. If I need a setup, like if it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, build to just cheese him. I've had a guide up that's from like, hold on. What was the year on this again? 2005 to get the gold on everything. That's got like a build for each challenge and all that. So if I really need it, I'll just yoink whatever's there. What is there? I wonder. What kind of setup is it? I think that's lasers, looks like. Yeah, see this way around though? We're not gonna be as fast early on. Come on. Wait, I guess. Oh, no, the way that it lines up. Okay. I'm gonna save that, actually. The trucks I could definitely hit with the blade. Why does he not pop out? Is it like after you go past it that he pops up? It is. There we go. I wish I had 9 balls too. I don't. 2 is plenty. Seems like 1 would be optimal. You know, no torsion could happen if I only had 1. That is a fear that I live with every day. My testiculars might torsion anytime shit happens. Optimal balls. Yeah, I feel like 1 would be, you know, the optimal amount at this point.
Area secure. Gate lock released. The final target is just up ahead.
Median ball for humanity is a bit more than 1 ball count. Yeah. You have an odd fear. I think you overthink. I don't think you realize how common it is. Like, it legitimately, it just happens. Who thinks about their balls twisting? I know maybe too many people who it's happened to. Ow, 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 ow. Fuck me. Gently, though. Oh, shit. I thought he was about to fly right into me. That triple shot linear gun is some horse shit. Along with his, you know, double shot flying grenade launcher.
Halting combat and returning to base.
If you twist them yourself every day, you will build up a resistance. Is that true? That sounds not true. That sounds really not true. I'm just gonna grab the setup. Oh, it's a tank setup. Like, I don't need to grab this setup, but I also don't need to sit here fighting 9-ball with a shitty build. For 9-ball, it was a good build for the entire arena. I went past it. I have, yeah, there it is. I was like, I have the Selena core. I know that I have the Selena core. Drill arms. Tank legs. We're ending this with a tank run. Oh, there it was. There we go. The Volute 2. Fudo, Ananda. What else? The shields. Holy shit, he's recommending the shields. I was like, what are those? It's these. I know them. Okay. I'm assuming this is the giant laser cannon. If I had to take a guess. Yeah, it's that. Of course it is. The WR-88 RS3. I saw the WR-88 and I was very concerned. And the hold on. Wait a second. WH 79 M2. WH 79 M2. What is that? What is WH? I don't know if that even means anything. Surely it means something. At least I would hope. 79. That's right. Yeah, 79 M2. What the fuck is that? Did I go past it? I must have. I know that I have it somewhere. It's the chain gun. Thank you. I obviously knew that. Not the build I would have expected. But here we are. You haven't actually beat any of them. Ugh. Can be figured out by whether their father had it at some point. What? No. That can't be legit. You're telling me that testicular torsion is genetic? It can't be true. I refuse to believe it. Hello? Can I hit the helicopter? Is that legit? Genetically, there's no way. Call your dad. I would know. He has not had it. Trust me, when a guy has gotten a ball removed, you'll find out. It comes up. You wouldn't think it does, but it does. Everyone I know who has had a ball removed, I know. At least as far as I know. Maybe not. Do you check your dad's balls? Got held by YouTube, but I see it. I don't, but it's, you know, it comes up in conversation.
Area secure. Gate lock released.
We constantly make jokes about my dad's missing ball. Exactly. Because it's funny.
Good luck.
So like it eventually will come up. Just letting the energy recharge. Don't mind me. On this time-based mission. The way it dropped down. I'm back, bitch. Oh, come on.
Warning, AP.
I can't see him. I hit him. Ow. Shit. This is bad. Maybe not. He doesn't spark. Which is why the build.
Mission
Wait.
objective achieved.
It factors in
System
both
switch to normal.
out of nowhere? No, it's just time on this one. No, it's just time on this one. Wait, he does. He lists his AP. What was my time? 3:03. His time was 1:47. Or sorry, no, his time was 2:44. I was looking at the wrong time. Ooh. Oh, I guess I did complete it. Okay, yeah, sure. For a second, I was really confused because my brain was thinking I hadn't done it. Way too fast to read out loud. Well, here's the credits. We still need to get a gold, but here's the credits. At least the music in this game is good. It's got that much going for it. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. Because I didn't see... Oh! Oh, AP is a bonus point. That's why. I was like, I thought it just said... it's based on time. He has it listed in the guide. Apparently it does, but you get bonus points based on your AP remaining. It is really odd that this game has good music. It really, like, it's the best thing that that I can say about this game is that it has music. That is pretty good for Armored Core. There are games with worse soundtracks in the series, for sure. Like Last Raven, maybe? Yeah, probably. Why Coda did the OST for Ninebreaker but not Last Raven, I won't ever understand. I don't know either. It's kind of odd. AC6? No, AC6 is honestly, like, it's on the upper end for me. It's just mixed way too quietly, but like you go and listen to it on its own, and when you can hear AC6's music, it's awesome. It's just the mixing is all fucked in the game. The fifth to last old gen, what? The fifth, what? No. And it's not done. We still need gold. We got bronze. We still need to go back for gold. Third to last. Because what? Fifth to last? What kind of math are we using? For a second, I thought you were implying that we need to do the PSP games. If we're counting the mobile games are lost media. We're not. We can't get them anymore. They are genuine lost media. The 2024 mix of Encounter World. There's a 2024 mix? Since when? Not on the AC6 disc 3, right? On disc 3? How did I miss that? Like, how could I possibly have forgotten that that's there? This machine gun really doesn't have much ammo. I need to save it. Fuck me. Man, this is brutal. With tank and missiles that shoot you from across the damn map. Oh shit. It's so weird to me that AC6 Disc 3 exists. Because, like, a lot of people, granted, I don't know if there's like some actual official word on this, but like everyone kind of said like, oh yeah, it's leftover music that wasn't in the game, like music that got cut. But so little of the music on that disc is actually AC6 music, and even what is just remixes of base game songs. It increases the lockbox. Wait, did it actually? Oh god. It was just fake facer. No, there's 2 Formula front tracks in there. It's not just fake facer. I don't remember which other one was in there, but there are 2. Ah, shit. Good start. Fuck. That's not good. That hit. That was really lucky that that hit. Fucker. Why? Oh man. Oh man. I can't see him. Well, it was faster and with like 10% more.
Mission objective achieved.
So we'll
System
see.
Switch to normal mode.
Literally just the original with no edits at all. Yeah, I remember that. It's irregulation, isn't it? That's a Formula front track, I think. Fucking bronze again. God damn it. Or sorry. Regulation. Regulation is a Formula front track. Irregulation is the remix, question mark? Hold on. No, that's not right. Which one is it? Fake Facer is the obvious one. I remember there being two. Maybe I did, like, mix my brain up and think that, what's it called? Encounter World was a Formula front track. Cinders is new, kind of. It's just a remix of a base game track. What's the other one that's not Fake Facer? I don't remember. Because Gears also said one of the Formula front tracks, so I swear it can't just be me. That is not a good build. What do you mean? For reducing damage taken and cooking 9-ball quickly? It's doing exactly what it needs to do. It's just, you know, I can't aim. So that's causing problems. Oh, come on.
Area secure.
Jesus.
Gate lock released.
Quad leg Karasawa.
The final target is just.
Oh, yeah. We're not in Gen 1.
Good luck, Raven.
I can use the Karasawa on quad legs. Oops, I fired early. I get messed up by the indicator. And yeah, when he gets close, I lose my ability to track him. Oh, god damn it. I saw that one coming. That's not good. Like at all. Oh, shit. That's really bad. Just blind firing there. The time was way faster. So
Mission objective achieved.
maybe
System switch to normal mode.
that was a really quick time. Maybe good enough that bonus points won't be a factor here. How it donks on the ground. Yeah, the cutscene is so good. Nope. It was the highest score of the bunch so far, though. So the time seemingly is a larger factor, unsurprisingly. You tuned all those parts? Yeah. Yeah, they're all tuned. For, maybe I should tune them for cooling instead of... Oh, no, defense is kind of important. That's the first time I've actually had that happen, where we got overheated during that fight. I think that was just kind of a fluke. A very unfortunate one at that. while I was on a fast run. Because that was the fastest run by far with the overheat and not being able to use the laser cannon on him, right? Shit. Yeah, the missiles are just gonna hit during this bit, which sucks. Mobility is greater than resistance. Silent Line would like to have a word with you. Why did I just get 2 target locks at once? What the fuck was that?
Area secure.
When you have a hybrid of the two, resistance. He didn't tune them, we did tune them. They're all tuned. You bastards. If you don't believe it, I can show it. All of the frame parts are tuned. The generator, the radiator. Maybe I shouldn't have flown up at the targets. Call me off. I thought I could make it. Resistance is king in FromSoft games. It really is. Like, it's kind of crazy how much easier you can make the game on yourself. And it seems counterintuitive. It's like, oh, you know what's better than getting hit and tanking the damage? Not getting hit. But if you put together a build in like any FromSoft game that is centered around tanking, you will have your mind changed. I guarantee you. Because they always make it so that you can really tank damage in their games. Ow. I should have taken him out first. I'm dumb. Oh shit.
Area secure. Gate lock released.
This part's kind of brutal.
The final target is just up ahead.
Ask a tank player on AC6 PvP.
Good luck, Raven.
Don't even get me started. Oh, the indicator again. Fucks with my brain at first. I thought I could hit it, not locked on. I thought I had a chance. I tried again. Thankfully, he can't take many hits from the energy cannon. So I can waste a few. See?
The exercise.
That's gold. That is gold.
Objective achieved. System
Under 2 minutes with more than 50% AP. That's gold. That was fast. It's the cannon. That was gold with almost 10,000 points to spare. That was gold by an amazing margin. There it is, boys. It's over. It's over. Now Formula Front. We only got 10 minutes. I guess we could. Although we could just save it. Hold on. Turn off the camera for full effect. Take it all in. Take it all in. It's beautiful, isn't it? This is nice. This is nice. I like that. The mayfly head is there. It's 9-ball head. Oh yeah, and there you go. Hold on, before I swap off, speaking of, man, there are so many headpieces. For the record, the head was tuned. I am gonna throw mayfly head on just because I earned that. Now, core is tuned, arms are tuned, legs are tuned, generator's tuned, radiator's tuned. Could spend those 10 minutes with the ones you love, but that's stupid. I want to scream at some dumb AI. I feel like we won't even get a match in. We'll just like start it up, get the little intro, check out the garage a little bit, and then next time we'll properly start it. It's over. Officially. Hold on. Let's just for the save file in case I ever open it back up for anything, have Core Hub be there when it gets opened. It's over. And much like DMC rank sheets, for the record, if you ever need to, like, you know, ensure that you get like a woman's number or something, chat, feel free to screenshot this and use it. No one has to know that this is mine. Obviously, this is like the most impressive thing that you could ever show a woman. So you can have this if you need it. Like, if you don't have your own save file, feel free to use mine right there. Doing you all a favor here. With that though, turning off the screen because I know I have a file browser open and I need to use my file browser. Yep. It's on a top secret folder. Welcome, chat. This would get the cops called on you. Armored Riz. That is so stupid. This game also has banger music. Never forget it. Might be a little loud. Might need to alter that. She blocked him, as she should. Good for her. That is the last thing you want to hear. That's like if I'm talking to a woman and she's like, oh yeah, I play games, and I'm like, okay, what do you play? And she's like, League and Valorant. I'm out. Immediately. The conversation is over. Okay, yeah, let's just maybe throw that to like 7. Sorry, I've never used PPSSPP on stream. I've only ever used it for recording up to this point, so normally 10 volume is fine when I'm not streaming. Okay, now maybe that's a little quiet. Maybe 8. Oh. I mean, that's the default. So sure. There we go. Thank you. The AI AC battles have become the era's predominant form of entertainment. Did that say entertainment? AC units deployed in these skirmishes are highly customized machines. Those who assemble and program these deadly creations are known as architects. It is these individuals who are the driving force behind the scenes. I do like this game. Competition among architects is fierce, and matches between opposing parties are held regularly. It has this really weird charm to it that none of the series has. Victory can be fleeting, but those who apply their talents are well rewarded. Formula front, bitches. A new type of AC warfare has arrived. It's so stupid. Ooh, team name? Team name, chat. What do you think? What do you think? You would buy tickets? I would buy tickets. Choles. Balls AC. AC Sprots. But with the delta symbol instead of the A. Balls. Would that fit? Balls. Oh my god. Hold on. Brigade. No! Fuck. I had hope. That would fit. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Chooligans. Balls AC Sprots. Could I sneak any? Not really. Chooligans will work. Oh, wait, symbol? Oh, none of those are very helpful either. Yeah, Chooligans it is. Oh, that is... It has a little indicator up in the corner that says start, and my brain just keeps pushing it. Now it's quieter. Ever since like we actually got in, and it was like, oh yeah, where do you want the volume at? We might even be able to just go back to 10. Okay, maybe 9. The difference between 8 and 10 was a lot. That's good. That's a good volume right there. That's about perfect, I would say. The opening is loud. The opening was super loud. Formula Front welcomes the newest B-League BO3 team. New entrant, Chooligans. Beautiful. We have a minute, so it's not even worth like reading any of the mail or anything. I'm like, let's just save all of it. We can wait. That's the old review series data from September 12th. It is about that time. Banger music. I'm gonna turn it down just for ending screen. Anyway, I need to get back to video stuff. A lot of big video stuff happening tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing Ace Combat, Metal Gear stuff, similar things, just 100%ing all the games. We've been playing the Elden Ring DLC, which is great, of course. We're just gaming. Come back for more gaming. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a like. Algorithm, you know how it is. If you haven't seen it, or if you want the rewatch, or just whatever, that giant 4-hour binge of the entire Armored Core review series is pinned at the top of chat. If you haven't and you're interested, it's good background noise, certainly. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you always back here next time. I hope you all have the rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.